In lesson 3.6, the target states that I can multiply fractions and mixed numbers. Multiplying fractions might be one of the easiest types of fraction work only because it involves the least amount of work. When you're multiplying a fraction like 8 times 1/2, think about what multiplication is. It's a part of a number. Well, you know the answer to 8 times 1/2 because what is 1/2 of 8? We know 1/2 of 8 is 4, but here's how you get 4. 8 is 8 over 1. To be written as a simple fraction, it's 8 over 1. 8 over 1 times 1/2. When you're multiplying fractions, all you have to do is multiply across. So it becomes 8 over 2. Multiplying across, you get 8 over 2, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. Let's try that again. -5 times 2/5. So -5 is over 1, and I'm multiplying that times 2 over 5. I'm just multiplying across. So what's -5 times 2 over 1 times 5? -5 times 2 is -10, and 1 times 5 is 5. So it's -10 over 5, which can be reduced because -10 divided by 5 is -2. So the answer to this, -5 times 2/5 is -2. So remember, when multiplying fractions, multiply across. 1/4 times 2/5, it's two simple fractions. All I need to do is multiply across. 1 times 2 is 2. 4 times 5 is 20. So it's 2/20ths. This can be reduced to simpler form. Both 2 and 20 are divisible by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 20 divided by 2 is 10, so it's 1/10. Okay, this might be the only point where it gets a little tricky. When you have a mixed number, you have a little work to do. Because you can't just multiply across with 8 over 1 times 2 3/4, because what would you multiply 8 by? So we have to turn 2 3/4 into an improper fraction. So it's 2 times 4 plus 3. So it's 11/4. So it's 8 over 1 times 11/4. Now I'm just multiplying across. 8 times 11 is 88. 1 times 4 is 4, so it's 88 over 4. And 88 is divisible by 4. It goes in 22 times. So the answer is 22. Okay, now you give it a try. Click pause. Solve these two problems, multiplying fractions. Remember, multiply across. There's an improper fraction one, so remember what you have to do to the improper fraction before you can multiply. When you have your answer, click play, and I'll show you the solution. Good luck. So 2/3 times 3/5. If I multiply across, 2 times 3 is 6, and 3 times 5 is 15. So it's 6/15ths. But it can be reduced because 6 and 15 are both divisible by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. It's 2/5. I could have cross-canceled at the beginning and seen that what would be left was 2/5. Maybe that's something we can learn later. Let's try the other one. 3.5 rewritten as an improper fraction. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. It's 7/2 times 1/4. If I multiply across, I get 7/8. 7/8 cannot be reduced. It's in simplest terms. So it is 7/8.